Good evening, I'm Lena Live. Breaking news from Columbiana County. East Palestine is now under an urgent mandatory evacuation order after a toxic train derailment. Governor Mike DeWine late tonight activating the Ohio National Guard to assist with a potential of a catastrophic explosion. Lydia Esparra is live inside one of the evacuation shelters with the latest. What can you tell us, Lydia?
Well, hello, Lena. We're inside because we set up to do our live shot outside. They said for safety purposes, go inside for if this is really going to happen, you're going to want to stay safe. And what they're anticipating is perhaps one of those cars that were derailed exploding and sending shrapnel for about a mile. So let's take this all back to when this first happened on Friday. So the train derailed from Norfolk Southern. It was coming through East Palestine, and it derailed with 150 cars, but it was more 50 cars that went off the tracks. About 20 of them were carrying a type of inflammatory plastic that could go up in smoke and cause cancer. Well, one of those cars is now fuming and it's heating up, and they're expecting that to explode and expecting shrapnel for a mile wide. And they're telling people right now, get out. Couldn't be any more urgent than what we're saying now. This is what they said earlier. Take a listen.
We were notified a short time ago that we've had a drastic change in the chemical inside the tank cars that we've been concerned about and watching all day, the vinyl chloride. We are at a risk now of a catastrophic failure of that container. Measures are being taken to try and control that and prevent that from happening.
That's what they're trying to do right now, prevent it from happening. But in the meantime, there's an evacuation of a mile radius, and they're telling people get out now. They're looking for about 500 people to leave. Here's the problem, Lena. If you don't get out and something happens to your children because you didn't evacuate, you could be charged. You could be charged with the felony. So they're telling people get out now while you have the chance, because if this thing goes and it looks imminent, it's not going to be a good situation. Back to you.
Wow, a scary situation for sure. Now, Lydia, we know that East Palestine has a population of just under 5,000 people. And within that mile radius, we're talking the governor's office saying 500 people still refusing to evacuate. You're inside one of these shelters in the high school, which is why schools are closed in East Palestine tomorrow. Do you even see very many people in the shelter where you are?
Take a look behind me. It's empty. This should really be filled, and it isn't. And we were driving here, Bailey and I, my photographer, you could see some houses that are dark, some that still have lights on. Those are the people that they want to leave. Okay. And they really should get out ASAP. Lena, the most dangerous part about this is if it starts burning, it could get into your lungs and cause cancer. Okay. So that's what they're trying to prevent. That's why we're inside the building right now.
Okay, well, stay safe, Lydia. We'll check back with you throughout the newscast to see if there are any more updates. Thanks so much, Lydia.